May Day, the first day of a brand new month, May 1st, 2024. It's Wednesday. I'm DeAndre Hamilton with your morning edition. We're looking at lots of rain today. The forecast is ahead, along with the news that matters most, a Magnetic Media production.
TCI Informal Settlements Unit frequently asked questions. Someone sold me land, and I have a receipt. I've since learned that the land was Crown land and not ours to sell. What should I do? If the property is Crown land, then you need to contact the Crown Land Unit, who'll investigate the issue and refer you to the relevant authorities if a fraudulent act has been committed. Under Section 23(1) of the Crown Land Ordinance, it's an offense for a person to purport to sell or lease Crown land to another person without lawful authority or title to do so, whether or not any purchase price or rent is paid. For more information, call the Informal Settlements Unit, 344-0478, or visit their website, www.isutci.com, and follow on social media at ISUTCI.
Despite assurances that there would be a statement from Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin on the bomb threats that have repeatedly affected the Turks and Caicos airports in the last 5 days, nothing has been shared by police or other national security heads, Washington Mizik TCI Premier or Delini Daniel Selvaratnam TCI Governor. Residents are now almost a week out from the first threat with little communication to show for it as the criminals get bolder now going after the country's top airport in Providenciales. Good news for consumers locally. Fuel factor rates on April electricity bills have decreased by up to 7%, according to Fortis TCI. That 7% applies to Providenciales, North Caicos, and Middle Caicos customers, while Grand Turk and Salt Key customers will see a little less of a decrease at 5% per kilowatt hour. The rate for South Caicos will become available soon, according to Fortis. South Caicos fuel factor rate for last month of March decreased by 9%. While eyes are focused on the TCI, in some cases blasting the country for its strict gun laws, the U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives, better known as the ATF, has issued cautions for Americans traveling to all CARICOM countries, citing stringent laws when it comes to unregistered guns and ammo. That includes Jamaica with a 15-year minimum for gun possession, which was stiffened the same year as the TCI in 2022, and the potential 10 years in prison for unlicensed or undeclared weapons in the Bahamas. The ATF said, while you're packing your sunscreen and snorkel gear, don't forget to check your luggage and clothing to remove all guns and ammunition. That warning, issued February 14th, has been doubled down on in recent days by the U.S. Department of State through its embassy offices. In recent days, 3 Americans in the Turks and Caicos Islands are revealed to be looking at 12 years mandatory jail time for what was found in their luggage upon exit of the country. It's the news that matters most. Magnetic Media.
Under the patronage of the Premier, the Honorable Charles Washington Mizik and Mistress Delthea Mizik, Turks and Caicos, brace yourself for Gia Pierre. March on, the story of us.
He is smart and handsome, a world traveler.
World traveler? Please, that boy being in London in Spanish wear.
It will keep you at the edge of your seat.
She's so special, and it's a real hair.
She really special for true. First time I ever know synthetic hair is grow the humans.
With our signature scandal you love.
You mad because I got a woman to love me for free, and you gotta pay for that.
The tour, Turks and Caicos, May 10th at 8 p.m., May 11th at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. at Brayton Hall, Providenciales, Turks and Caicos.
They just don't trust Chinese restaurants, but owned by Bahamians. When you look, the sweet and sour pork come with peas and grits. Oh, no, man.
Admission, $60 general, $75 VIP. Tickets available now in Basic Essential, Elite Plaza, Airport Road. Phone 941-5876. Gia Pierre, march on.
Set to plead before the TCI courts last Thursday were Wilfredo Williams and Jonathan Hanfield, who are both jointly charged with kidnapping and other serious offenses. Their matter has been pushed to the next plea and directions hearing on May 31st because Hanfield did not have a lawyer or legal aid as yet. Lara Maroof Mizik was ready to proceed with the arraignment for her client, Wilfredo Williams, but both Maroof Mizik and the judge agreed to the adjournment, giving the other accused used some time to apply for legal aid on the allegations against him, which include robbery, possession of an offensive weapon, and inflicting bodily injury stemming from an incident at Parade Avenue in Providenciales on Thursday, August 17th, 2023. Residents can now apply for business license renewals and pay online. It was announced last week by the Inland Revenue Department with the establishment of a business license EServices portal. Entrepreneurs must first register to be an e-user on the EServices website. It requires submission of the license application, e-payment, and a waiting period. Inland Revenue informed that as soon as the submission is reviewed and accepted, users receive a notification via email and a receipt for payment. Magnetic Media is your news leader. We're online anytime. Check out magneticmediatv.com. Food prices increased 1.2% in the United States in March from the month prior and were 2.2% higher than March last year. However, according to the Food Price Outlook for 2024, shared by the U.S. Economic Research Service, food prices are expected to decelerate in 2024 compared to recent years. This year, food costs will spike by 2.2%. It's also advised that dining out will get even more expensive than that. Food away from home is forecast to jump by 5.1% this year. In your weather, lots of rain in the forecast today. Forecast is also calling for mostly cloudy skies with a few showers later in the day. The high at 81 degrees, rain chance 30%. Tonight, rain showers and numerous thunderstorms. The low at 74 with the rain chance increasing significantly to 70%. 1 to 2 inches of rain is expected. That does it for the morning edition. Thank you so much for joining us. We're back at midday with more TCI Top Stories.